The security robot was only distracted for a moment, and the humans around it were attacked by unknown creatures. Although we don't know what kind of monster this is, it must be a meat-eater. Murderbot's body is made up of 30% flesh and blood, which barely fits the monster's appetite.
The creature had a really big mouth. Luckily, I had a really big gun.
Under the fierce shooting of the laser gun, the monster wailed and hid deep underground. Murderbot quickly ran to the human, but she was so frightened that she was trembling and completely unable to move. It was not because of fear of the monster just now, but because of Murderbot's body that was almost bitten off in half. Murderbot had no choice but to put away his helmet and speak comforting words with a human face. With the arrival of the rescue spacecraft, everyone was finally out of danger, but Murderbot didn't think so. He was actually a robot that had escaped the control of the system. The behavior of revealing his face just now was not recognized by the system. Once reported, he would be soaked in strong acid and forced to be scrapped. You may wonder, since Murderbot is out of the control of the system, why doesn't he escape? That's because he can't fly. If he wants to escape to a free planet, he must get a spaceship, so he can only return to the security company to continue working, but now the opportunity has come.
Boldness is all. But what would be the point? This piece of shit hopper couldn't take me to another planet?
More importantly, once he lost his internet access, he would no longer be able to watch his favorite entertainment channels, so he didn't want to kill humans unless it was absolutely necessary. Just over 10 minutes later, everyone finally rushed back to the base. Murderbot thought that the incident of taking off his helmet was over, but Gorathan and the base discovered that Murderbot was abnormal. Everyone decided not to report Murderbot for the time being. They were conducting geological surveys in the area, and they needed a security robot. After all, Murderbot saved them. More importantly, Murderbot was cheap enough, and they could not afford to rent a more expensive robot with the remaining funds. Suddenly a voice sounded. It turned out to be Mensa. She asked Murderbot to put on human clothes and go to the hall to discuss the subsequent security work. According to the system regulations, security robots must obey and execute human instructions. Although Murderbot was reluctant to go, in order not to expose that he had escaped the control of the system, he had no choice but to agree. But as soon as he walked into the living room, everyone applauded Murderbot for his brave performance in saving people just now and insisted that he say something. Murderbot was helpless after receiving the order. If he didn't say anything, he would be disobeying the order. If he was found, he would be taken to soak in strong acid.
It is my job to secure.
The scene suddenly became very awkward. Mensa was indeed a leader and knew how to liven up the atmosphere.
Should have gone with acid bath.
Fortunately, the conversation ended quickly, and several members of the exploration team talked about the map sent by the company. The ferocious monster just now should not have appeared there, and there seemed to be some secret hidden behind it. But Murderbot doesn't care. As a robot, his lifespan is almost endless. In order to finish watching the entertainment channel, he must live well. But as he got rid of the system's control, a fragment of his memory was suddenly released, in which he seemed to be slaughtering humans.
Was that meat causing all that carnage? Stay calm. It'll be okay. You have my word.